Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. And we've done one session so far. I've done a little bit of the flight training. And then we went on a discovery flight and flew around the pyramids and the Sphinx. So if you haven't seen that, you can go back and watch it. And we're going to do a little more flight training and then do another discovery flight. So let's do it. And if you didn't see the previous one, I did go ahead and get a flight stick. I thought it would be useful for this. And there are some other games on PC and on Xbox that I intend to use this with. So let's do it. Let's go back into basic handling here. We've done these, so we need to do attitude, turns. I think I have a pretty good understanding of these, and having this helps so much rather than mouse and keyboard, or even the Xbox controller. But let's go ahead and do it anyway. Hopefully it'll be easy. Looks like we're going to go back to Sedona. Then the last one, I edited out some of this, but I realized something that should be fairly obvious, that this is a simulator and not a video game. So if you're not paying attention to physics, it will backfire on you. And so I was going way up like this, and then just kind of letting it go and expecting it to stabilize at the horizon. And that's not how flying works, obviously. So that may be how some video games work, but that's not how actual flying works. So you got to be careful with your airplane. So that's what we're going to do.
To help demonstrate pitch, I've drawn 3 lines on the windshield. Notice how the middle line matches the horizon.
Oh, so I need to go inside the...
This is the cruise attitude. The lower dotted line is the climb attitude, and the up... Our speed is increasing,
There we
and
go.
our altitude is stable. That's okay.
Okay, where's this line that I'm supposed to be looking at?
Push gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude.
Alright, can you... There we go. Place the upper line onto the horizon.
Push on the yoke. You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Okay.
Push gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude.
Okay, we're descending. How far am I supposed to
You
push?
put your plane in a dangerous situation. That's okay. I think a bit more practice may be a good idea. Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch to avoid overcorrection.
Right. Okay. A C! Yay! Alright, we're redoing that one. Descent attitude, cruise altitude, climb altitude. Attitude. Right. I get what it's trying to tell me to do, but I don't think the description in the upper right corner is quite what I need to see.
help demonstrate pitch, level.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
This is the cruise attitude. The lower dotted line is the climb attitude, and the upper one is the descent attitude. Let's dig deeper into what that means. Pull back gently on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude. But we're losing airspeed, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb.
Right.
Excellent. Now let's level back out. Our speed is increasing and our altitude is stable. All right. Push gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing, while our speed is picking up. Great. Okay, bring us back to level flight. Now your speed is decreasing, and your altitude is stable. That's good. Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch to avoid overcorrection.
Dun, dun, dun. That was a B? You gotta be kidding me. I mean, maybe I could have done it faster, but I was trying to be careful. Alright, whatever. Turns. Let's do it. Now I'm guessing again that she's gonna put lines on the windshield, so I need to be inside the plane, probably. Oh, okay, I'm already in there.
For this lesson, we're going to use a line drawn on the windshield to indicate the cruise attitude. I've also added another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns. Gently move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon. Then maintain that bank.
Oh, going the wrong way. Nice.
Excellent. Now let's see you level back out.
Ta-da!
That's good. Remember to maintain altitude while leveling off.
Right.
For the next step, turning to the right, let's see how you do on your own without any markings. At the top of your attitude indicator, there's a series of notches representing 10 degrees each. As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Okay.
Start banking right until you're lined up with the second notch to the right on the attitude indicator. Then maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same altitude until I ask you to stop. That's good. Keep working to maintain a constant altitude during the turn.
Yep.
Level us back out now.
I think I lost some altitude during that.
Great. Remember, during a turn the aircraft tends to sink. You need to pull on the yoke to compensate.
Okay. Do I want to... Let's do that one more time. That's a fast one. I will try to not lose altitude.
cruise attitude. I've also added another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns.
All right,
Gently
we're at
move
about
the yoke to the
5,000.
left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon. Then maintain that bank.
Try to maintain 5,000.
Excellent. Now let's see you level back out. That's good. Remember to maintain altitude while leveling off.
Yeah, I actually went up a
For the
little
next
bit
step,
while leveling
turning
off.
to the right, let's see how you do on your own without any markings. At the top of your attitude indicator, there's a series of notches representing 10 degrees each. As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees. Start banking right until you're lined up with the second notch to the right on the attitude indicator. Then maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same altitude until I ask you to stop.
I think we're
Nice.
there. I probably lost a little bit of altitude.
Level us back out now. Great. Wow, great job.
Hey! She sounded happy. Yay! Okay. Good. What else do we have here? Power settings. The basics of power management. Okay. Let's do that, and then we'll do another tour.
Let's talk about the throttle. If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control over the power output of the engine. In the Cessna 152, that relates directly to the RPM displayed on the tachometer. Pull back on the throttle to reduce RPM to 1800.
Okay. Maintain the cruise altitude line. Okay.
Look how your speed and altitude are also decreasing.
Yep. Trying to keep the attitude up.
Excellent. Okay, let's throttle back up to 2400 RPM.
Okay, that's 20. That's got to be pretty close to 2400. Okay.
Your speed is increasing now. As long as you maintain the same attitude, your altitude will keep climbing as well. Nice. That was excellent. With piston planes like this Cessna, it's common to have power targets defined in RPM.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right, so I gotta keep an eye on my attitude while I'm throttling up and throttling down. Gotcha. Alright, we're gonna do another discovery flight. Now, I'll save Mount Everest for later. I've done that one already. Let's do Bora Bora. We'll try and fly around the whole thing. Alright, let's go. I'm going to give us a little more power here. So we're going to fly by the airport first. We can see some of the buildings there. Let's see what's going on these little islands here. Alright, we'll settle back down to 50% throttle. Alright, I'm going to crank it up a little bit more. Yep, we're at 500 feet, 530. Alright, nice. So, we're going to power up a little bit more and start climbing. And see if we can get over the mountain from here. Mount Otomanu. Alright, let's give it a little more power. We're climbing okay, but we might not get there. We may have to kind of go by it instead of over it. I'm trying to do it carefully, not just climb like crazy. Yeah, I need to find the button to turn that warning off. Alright, so we're probably not going to be able to climb over this. We'd have to start out higher. I went pretty low to fly over those islands. This is nice, though. Look at that. Alright, let's just keep climbing. Maybe we can pass by it. Kind of come back and climb by it. We'll make a turn out here. Alright, come on, keep climbing. We're still at 100% throttle here. I'm pulling up just a little bit on the yoke so that we don't overdo it. Alright, we're getting close to 2,000 feet. So I'm going to kind of start my turn here and try not to lose altitude. No, you better not be stalling. Alright, I'm gaining a tiny bit of altitude as we go around. Alright, we're going to straighten out. Alright, we're continuing to gain. We're up to 2,200. Alright, let's go into the cockpit real quick. Yeah, I'm not seeing the warning thingy. There it is. Okay, but we're going to go back outside and go over the mountain here. No, don't stall. Just keep climbing. Oh, this is good. Look at that. 2,400 feet. Awesome. Okay, so now I'd like to slowly level out. And take a little bit of speed out of it. Okay, I think we're stable. Now I'm going to try and figure this out here. So...
Here's up for water landing.
Yes, okay. We have acknowledged the gear advisory. What is it? Landing gear up or down. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see what that other landmark was out there. That's what I think we should do. Problem is our airspeed is so low in this plane. Oh, there's another airport out there? Wow. It's 15 nautical miles away. And we're only flying at 90-something knots. So... yeah, it's going to take forever for us to get out there. Well, let's try it. I'm going to come down lower, which will give us a little bit of airspeed on the way. Maybe we can try and land out there. But I'd rather land in the water, I think. Apparently in these flights, they don't let us, or co-pilot, you can leave the flight whenever you want. Assistance options. Okay, I don't want to do that, actually. We could do that at some point. Just let the autopilot take over. Alright, I'm going to keep bringing our altitude down, but I'm going to throttle up a little bit. We're at 93%. Slowly bringing the altitude down. Gaining a little bit of airspeed as we do that. We're at 137. Okay. Basically, if I let go, it's going to start not quite climbing, but I have to keep my hand on. Okay, we're at 980 feet. Okay. I'll back off on the throttle a little bit. We continue to lose speed. I don't want to lose too much, but I do want to lose speed. I know when you land, you don't, like, you obviously slow down to bring the plane down some, but you don't want to lose all your speed or else you'll just stop. I am going to start backing it down. The plan is to try and land in the water in the middle there. Okay, keep coming down. Alright, we're gonna back down to 70 and then to 50. Okay. Let's back down to 50. And back down the throttle just a little bit more. So I don't want to dive into the water. That's bad. No! I pulled up at the last moment. No. Okay, so that's... I definitely need practice with landing. Well, that's it for now. We'll do some more of that coming up, and we will learn how to take off and land for sure. But we've still got a few more things to learn. I'm definitely thankful that I have this flight stick. I do have to kind of keep, I don't have to keep my hands on the throttle necessarily, but I do have to keep my hands on this to some degree to keep the plane going where I want to go. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of this, and I'll see you next time.